Welcome to the Argentum Senior Living Pathways Program, our shared talent infrastructure. If we can standardize pathways, we can scale partnerships with workforce and education systems faster, provide clearer signals for job seekers, and enable better internal mobility for operators. What we're going to need from you is subject matter volunteers and inputs for our career path modeling. Workforce partners and schools want to help, but they need consistent role definitions and progression to design programs and place people effectively. Schools struggle to align curriculum to our careers. Operators duplicate efforts building and rebuilding proprietary pathways, and career seekers are overloaded with unclear opportunities for growth. Why is this the moment to standardize? Argentum has already built real workforce partnerships and pilots. The Senior Living Pathways program is the missing foundation that makes them scalable. Prior work shows the pathway engine works. Now we standardize the map, and artificial intelligence can facilitate fast and efficient development. What is it? It's a standardized set of career clusters, levels, and pathways that the industry can share, portable and recognizable. It's a framework to align education and training to real senior living roles. But it's not a one-size-fits-all HR system and won't force identical titles, but instead create crosswalks and a common competency language. The Senior Living Pathways program benefits the entire ecosystem. Job and career seekers will have clear entry points and opportunities for advancement. Academia will have a framework for curriculum development, educating our future workforce. And workforce development organizations will find it easier to match and place job seekers to the senior living industry. But most importantly, our member operators will be able to match their own pathways to industry standards and over time access these anonymized resources for their own future career path development and ideally crosswalk pathways to other industries and professions. Let's look at the program scope, what we're standardizing. First, we need to establish common career clusters across the industry. From there, we establish common career levels from entry level to leadership. Then we dig into role profiles, identifying titles, skills, competencies, training, and credentials. And finally, we can map vertical and lateral progression across the roles, levels, and clusters. To develop the pathways, we are building a senior living large language model, which will be our force multiplier. Trained on member-contributed data to support standardization, with validation from our Career Path Committee, the Senior Living LLM will analyze job categories, titles, job task analyses, and job descriptions, indicating qualifications, experience, and education. Our first phase will define clusters, levels, and roles to create a portable career framework. Then Phase 2 will align workforce partners and academia to enable education, training, recruitment, and advancement specific to senior living. And finally, Phase 3 will provide AI-enabled workforce tools to our members with pathway data from within and outside of industry to allow customizable crosswalks across geography and profession. Once career pathways are standardized, Argentum can activate them across the entire workforce ecosystem to drive scale, sustainability, and measurable impact. Standardizing career pathways allows Argentum to shift from running pilot programs to building infrastructure so partners, operators, and educators can scale talent pipelines together. Pathways are a lever, not the goal, and our members' data contribution today will unlock years of downstream value. Clear ownership and governance will ensure transparency and version control, while providing for periodic review of the program and the pathways themselves. And participation pathways exist for our members to lend their experience and expertise to this mission-critical effort. What we need is your help. We will need our members to provide job titles, departments, levels, job descriptions, competency frameworks, and training requirements. Those that contribute the data will gain access to the Pathways framework and, over time, ideally to the LLM itself. Data can be uploaded or emailed in current formats, with confidentiality and practical protections. The timeline for this initiative is fluid, but directionally we hope to complete discovery and design in the next few months, with data agreements shared with member companies. By the third quarter of this year, we plan to be training the model and finalizing the prototype. And by the second quarter of 2027, we plan to be testing it with members and refining the final model. In the first 6 to 12 months, We'll focus on defining operational clusters, mapping key roles, and publishing structured pathways. These outputs provide actionable frameworks for both internal stakeholders and external partners. Adoption metrics measure engagement from operators and education partners. Operators contribute data and participate in pathway development, while education partners align curricula to match pathways. Impact metrics are the ultimate goal, tracking outcomes like better placement, improved mobility, and retention improvements. These are measured by time to hire, satisfaction, internal transfer rates, and turnover, demonstrating the value of our collective workforce initiatives. With your help, we can standardize pathways, which in turn will scale partnerships, which provide clearer signals for job seekers and better internal mobility for operators. The Argentum Senior Living Pathways Program is the industry's shared talent infrastructure. This is how we make senior living the industry of choice, by making careers visible, portable, and investable.